New Commissioner Brett Yomark said in his press conference at the Big 12 Media Days they're open for business and they're getting calls consistently. Some of the calls that I wouldn't take for sure would be Cal, Washington State, and Oregon State. None of those bring enough value from the Power 5 level. But I'm going to go over to 10 teams that I think they should at least consider. I'm going to start from the bottom and work myself way up. San Diego State is now my first team. They're number 10 for me because only the state of California. And that's it. Besides maybe the brand. But I don't see, or slash Fresno State, but I just don't see that happening. That's why I put at the very bottom of the list. Number 9 is Memphis because FedEx, they're improving their stadium, football stadium, so might as well put them on the list. Boise State's the best available brand left in the group of 5 level, so that's why I put them at number 8. Now Stanford is number 7, but here's the catch. I don't know if Stanford wants to join the Big 12. That's the problem. Because, their beliefs, will they go down to the Big 12's level? I don't know. In terms of politics. But the 6 teams in no particular order from here on out. Because I can make an argument for one to be above another, but except Oregon and Washington at 1 and 2, which I'll get to in a second. Colorado number 6. It makes sense. I know they're kind of like Washington State in a way, but it's not like further out of the way. So I put them Colorado number 6. Arizona/Arizona State at 4 and 5 respectively. It doesn't really matter which order. I think if you get one of those schools, if you're the Big 12, you need to get the other one as well. Might as well. And get that whole state to yourself. I mean, in terms of the Power 5 level. Obviously, I would grab Utah. That's number 3. Well, I mean, you're in Provo, Utah already. Might as well get the other Utah school. And obviously, Washington and Oregon in 1 and 2 respectively. The catch on them is I don't know if the Big 10 really, if they're going to really go after them. Because if supposedly Notre Dame, if they were to join the Big 10, their first priority would be, as a joining partner, Stanford, then Washington, then Oregon. I just know I don't prefer to have any more group of 5 teams per se, if possible. But if you're going to have to bring a group of 5 team or teams in, Boise State and Memphis, nobody else makes sense. Which I don't get why some people said on one comment that they should go after New Mexico State. They don't bring value. It's like, come on now, because they don't bring value. Missouri State doesn't bring value. They don't. Montana and South Carolina Upstate, I'm sorry, they don't bring value. So I just think they were just try to name teams just a heck of for naming teams, because I just don't get it. They're just trying to make the Big 12 not as good. I don't see the Big 12 trying to go down to that level if they have to. I'm sorry. I think they should go Pac-12's schools first to build your conference up. And how many teams do I really want? At minimum 4 of them, but no more than 6. 6 teams. But if you were going to go up to 8, it has to make sense. I mean, like, overall teams, not just from the Pac-12. If you go up to 8, obviously you're going to have to take a group of 5 team in. But it has to make sense financially. Because you don't want to end up like in an 18-team league and make more money than a 20-team league and you make less money per team based on TV contracts. That's coming from the Baylor perspective here. So, yeah, and the Montana is not an FBS school. I don't think so. There's no way they're gonna add a group of like a FCS to a Power Five. So it doesn't really make sense, like I said. And I'm pretty sure South Carolina Upstate is an FCS as well. I'm pretty sure, but I'll double check anyway. And I get West Virginia fans might be upset if they continue to add teams from the further away, but geography doesn't matter anymore. It's all about the money. And I get you might not be happy with UCLA and USC going to the Big Ten just to make more money. But the thing is, UCLA was going to about to terminate 11 sports the way they were going financially. So really, yeah, that's the thing. It's gonna be interesting from this conference realignment onward. And I know some people is like, there's nothing going to happen. There's nothing happening right now. Nothing happened right now. It doesn't happen overnight. I mean, it took 20 days to get BYU, Cincinnati, Houston, and UCF to join the Big 12 as members, and them for accepted as well. It doesn't happen overnight. Same goes for UCLA and USC overnight to the Big 10. And same goes for Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. And see you guys later. It's going to be up to 400 subscribers or more by the end of this year.